Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time we got to the Mandala World 2, and today, well, we're gonna go ahead and explore that. I've gone ahead and changed my party a little bit. You can probably see from the right side. Get him, get him, get him!
3 more on the enemy side. Keep it up.
Alright. So we fought 3 of those golden, none of the golden ones, glorious hands. 2 of them ran away, of course. And now we got a couple new enemies here. We got the Judgment Sword. The Judgment Sword, somewhere on my stuff, they're weak to wind. They resist physical, and they block ice attacks. We've also got the Purple Sigil. These guys don't have any particular weaknesses, but they resist fire, ice, electricity, and wind. With nothing else against them. So we're gonna want to go ahead and let's start with the... You know, let's just go ahead and nuke him. Might as well. Use the almighty damage against him. Quite a bit of damage there, so that was fantastic. Oh, ow.
Now what could you be weak? You can
Thanks, Rise. Alright, so we've got Yosuke here, and let's go ahead and use the wind attacks against him. 1 down. Let's go ahead and do that again, see if we can take the other guy out. That's fantastic. Alright, we'll let she hunt that guy out of the stands. That was fantastic, actually. Yeah, nothing else interesting about those guys, quite frankly. A little disappointed that we lost 2 glorious hands, but we should get plenty of experience for that. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we had a sweet bonus from last time. I seem to have forgotten that. Let's go ahead and choose that. I'll use this. Oh, nothing interesting. I'll go ahead and grab one of those, of course, but like I said, nothing interesting, so kind of regret not taking that, that skill card. That's okay, though. I got some above me. Ah, okay, so Yosuke leveled up, that's fantastic. And Chie leveled up. And so did Teddy. Yeah, they're a little bit behind the curve on levels. Ah, Himiko is level 74 now. That's awesome. You can see here, the reason I chose to bring Yosuke and Chie along with Teddy, is that they're at level 65, so they're a little behind everybody else. I want to get them up there. Though they're not terribly far behind, so I'm not terribly worried, quite frankly. Let's go ahead and go back and go through this particular pathway. A lot of new enemies we can run across in here, so I'm really hoping we hit some of them. Hey, it's Kanji. Let's see what they have to say. That bastard Adachi, he's pushed his luck way too far. Let's hurry and beat the living crap out of him. Roger that. If I see him, he's dead meat. We already received stuff from this, from these guys, I think when we were in heaven somewhere. Blast, I still can't figure out where he went. Yes, you're right. We can't let him slip away in our haste. We must calm down a bit. Yeah, I think we got, I actually don't remember what we got from them. I don't remember if there was anything interesting. I think we got this bone thing, snack made by Kanji's mother. And what else did we get? It wasn't the passion candy. Oh, I think we got the milk chocolate from Naoto. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know, she always gives Ari chocolate when she thinks that you're overwhelmed. I think that's kind of adorable, quite frankly, given that it's, you know, Naoto. Getting a little off track here. Let's go see what's over on this particular path. Ah, not much, just a chest. And this guy. Alright, and we got a couple new things here. We got the... That didn't sound good. Thank you. We've got the sleeping table. They are weak to fire and darkness. They block physical and electricity and reflect light, so don't do that. And then we've also got the battle wheel. The battle wheel are weak to ice and darkness. They resist electricity. They block light. So it looks like we need to use some darkness attacks. So, let's go ahead and just, well, I don't know why I did that because they block. Black spot, huh? Yeah, that seemed painful. Yes, thank you. We could use ice actually against them because the sleeping tables don't have any affinity against light. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know why they're called sleeping tables because they're obviously not sleeping. Really? That gonna hurt.
Nice move, Yosuke-senpai.
Let's go ahead. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. We have a... Yeah, we do. I get 2 ice members in my party, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and do that again. Yeah, the sleeping tables aren't necessarily strong, they're just a pain. The battle wheels, actually we could use fire against them if we wanted to, but let's go ahead and use the darkness against them. It's a little bit cheaper. There we go. Not that I'm worried about SP at all at this point in time. Alright. Ooh, okay, Yosuke leveled up to level 66. That is fantastic. As did Chie. Teddy's a little bit behind, apparently. Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, we'll be okay. Alright, got a chest here. What's in this? Snuff Soul. That'll be fantastic. Like I said, I'm not too worried about SP at this point in time, but, I don't know. Maybe useful. Alright, let's head up here and see if we can find the stairs. Alright, we found the stairs. We still have an entire other side of the map to explore though, so we're gonna go do that. Ooh, we got a red enemy here. Alright, enemies we've already seen. Alright, get a diamond shield there. That's useful, I guess. I haven't really been using too many of the items, primarily because I don't see a reason to use the items in all honesty. A lot of the one-use stuff isn't very useful unless you're in a particular boss battle and maybe you brought a particular party with you. The rest of the time, I just don't really see the need for it. Sometimes there are cases where you'll want to use them, but very rarely. So, no big deal there. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up the north part here. I think, well, I'm gonna call it north because it's to the top, and that's generally north. Looks like we got a room here. Oh, another red enemy. Nice.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Yeah, we have an enemy immune to light, and we have a new enemy here. It is weak to physical. It's actually not just weak to let's see, hang on a second here. It is weak to physical, so it's only weak to physical. Let's see here. It blocks wind and it reflects ice and electricity. So, you know, don't use those. Let's just go ahead and whack it then. Or it'll evade, that's perfectly fine. I didn't want that to hit anyway. Wow, that was fantastic. I wasn't expecting that at all. Alright, well, looks like we're not going to be able to defeat it. And we're not going to get the, really? That's alright. Let's go ahead and use fire against these guys. I don't think... Did I say anything about fire? I didn't. Okay, good. I didn't think so. And let's just go ahead and take this guy out now. I was kind of hoping for the... Really? The secondary attack, but it looks like we're not going to be seeing that today for whatever reason.
Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
There we go. Well, he wasn't very tough to beat or to end all that anyway. Not really worth the experience there. That was really, really low. I'm not sure why. Alright, well, we're close enough to be healed, so that's fine. Looks like we just got a little bit. I thought this part was going to be a little bit bigger, but guess not. Alright, we got another new enemy here. It's the Silent Book.
This enemy's weak to darkness.
Silent Book is weak to light and darkness. They resist physical. Nothing else about them, so let's go ahead and, I don't think the... Yeah, we can definitely try this out and see if we can take more than just one of them out. This should be interesting. Alright, we actually did manage to take out all 3. I'm impressed. Doesn't happen very often, though for some reason in this particular Let's Play, it's actually been happening a lot. Let's go ahead and take this. Let's see if we can change this to a persona that we actually need. We already have Jin. That is alright. But we get another chest key, not that we need it, but we'll be using it in a second. And, oh, alright, Teddy is leveled up to level 66, so everybody's getting really close to a new skill, so that's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and get this treasure box. We got a bead chain. I mean, okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and move on to the next floor. Oh, you're still here? This place is surprisingly boring, you know. Why don't we play a game to pass the time? Let's see. How about this? You can't encounter the shadows here. Try and reach me without the shadows catching you. Ready, set, go. What the? Oh, he gets on my nerves. I'll never forgive him for this. The gimmick to this particular level is you can't encounter the shadows. That's it. So let's go ahead and shuffle through here and see if we can find the way out. And get some, treasure while we're here. Let's go ahead and do that. Lightning pin, huh? Okay, we'll check that out a little bit later. Well, actually, let's go ahead and check it out now since we're not near anything. Let's see what that is. I don't think we've seen the lightning pin before. No, it's new. Reduces electricity damage by 40%. Oh, that might be nice for Teddy since he does not like electricity. Alright, so it looks like this is a dead end. That is a red enemy. Those are more enemies up there. This is where your evading skills that you've probably not been building all that much will come into handy. Alright, we got another gold chest up here. Glad I'm exploring. Ah, retribution mask. Actually, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Let's see. 20% chance of countering a physical attack. Okay, well that's not too bad. Alright, what do we got here? We got another chest up there. And 2 chests over there. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get them. I mean, if I'm gonna get hit by an enemy, I probably won't. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so first of all, you can see that I clicked down, which was not what I wanted to do. This is gonna suck, but that's okay. I get to show you what happens. Really? Alright, are we done? Alright, we got the valuing Nyogo, I'm guessing that's pronounced. Alright, they are weak to electricity and light. They resist fire. And they reflect physical, so we shouldn't be using physical against them. So these guys are weak, these guys are weak to physical. Well, let's try and use some electricity here. But we'll go ahead and hit this guy. See if we can knock him down. Yeah, let's do it again, see if we can make him dizzy. Exactly what I wanted. Alright, don't want to use ice, so I'm just gonna go ahead and attack this evil guy over here. Part of the problem is right now that I just had 2 ice guys. We don't want to be using ice against them since the other guy reflected. Alright, so now, yeah, we can use electricity now, which I actually think... Oh, yeah, there it is. It's right there. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. Alright, time to get wild. Let's take them out. And it looks like they're pretty weak. Oh, almost. Alright, well we don't want to be using physical against them. We can probably use wind, that should be fine, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and it looks like we have another enemy here.
On the enemy side.
Nothing exciting. Purple Sigil. And the Minotaur. So let's go ahead and use fire against these guys. Is that what I want to do? They resist it, but it should be fine. The Sigil, I mean. Let's go ahead and just nuke these guys. That should help a little bit, since the Almighty is probably going to be a little bit stronger. Pretty close. Oh, Minotaur's back up. That's not good.
Senpai, your defense is down.
Yeah, I see that. I'm looking at my notes because I want to see what I need to use. Let's go ahead and use wind against these guys. That should be fine. They both resist it, but that is perfectly okay. We want to use ice against these guys. We do not want to use ice against these guys. And these guys, yeah, let's go ahead and use that against him. Kicks their butt. Oh, right, and he poisoned him. That's nice. I wasn't really expecting that to happen. I always forget that our weapons actually have stats and effects and stuff on them. So let's go ahead and just take this guy out. Or not. Okay, well, we'll just go on a rampage and then, just whack him once. There we go. No big deal. I'll go ahead and he'll use SP after this battle as well. Ooh, we get a new persona. Money up. Nothing I really want. That's okay. Kertykia, I'm guessing? And Nebros. Okay. Nothing interesting there. And I'm level 75 now. That is fantastic. Alright, so here's what happens if you encounter a shadow. Well, oh, that's no good. Didn't you listen to the rules I made? I told you that you can't get caught by the shadows here, remember? Better luck next time. Yeah, you get booted. Huh? No way. You were sent back. Oh, that jerk. That makes me angry. Senpai, stay focused. Jeez. Alright, let's return to the entrance real quick here. And I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I mean, we're right next to the fox. Might as well while we're here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and save as well. Because, you know, we're here. And stupider things have happened in the past. And let me jump into the Velvet Room real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So I actually wanted to talk about something a little bit as I fused her. First of all, I took our new persona and formed Hachiman, and then I formed Belial, as you can see here. But real quick here, you can see that there's a persona on the right side here, Death Alice, that is glowing purple. There's only a few persona that are like this. Specifically, there are this Pokemon. Yeah, that's great. This persona only has one type, or is only one fusion. So you have to get her by fusing Nebros and Belial. You cannot get her any other way. So I just wanted to show that off. Yeah, it's little Alice here. She's, freaking adorable. Maybe I'll keep her with me. Kind of like her. Definitely don't need that. What is she? She's definitely a darkness girl. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take the ice. That would be nice. But I wanted to show that off. Hopefully she won't fail, because I'm going to be pissed if she does. I didn't fail. Isn't she cute? Will you play with me forever and ever? I actually might keep her and use her, because like I said, she's absolutely positively adorable. We haven't finished the Death social link yet, but that's okay. This is kind of the point in the game when we start. You can see, obviously she was a very high level to fuse to begin with. And she doesn't have, I mean, she's weak to light. Belial actually has no weaknesses at all. And this is something that's going to be occurring a little bit more often, as we go on. Oh, we can actually fuse Hellbiker, but I'm not going to do that, actually. I want to keep her because I think she's absolutely positively adorable. And she did learn the almighty damage, and she's got fire and darkness and electricity and ice, and and she's got that endure light as well, so I think that's fantastic. So I think that there's only a few persona that have that, and I'll definitely show them off because they're, you know, a little special compared to everybody else. I do not want to lose that. We are definitely filling up our let's go ahead and search for Dachi. We're definitely filling up our compendium, so keep your eyes open for that. Let's go ahead. Let me actually check my status of my guys here. Yeah, let's go ahead and stick with this party. You'll notice there that, first of all, we are back to World 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to World 3. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Back for more? Fine, I'll explain the rules one more time, okay? You're not allowed to encounter any shadows. Try and reach me without the shadows catching you. That's it. Good luck! Alright, so yeah, same rules as before. Let's go ahead and not get caught by the shadows this time. I'll go ahead and, this time rather than going after the treasure, I'll probably try and dive away from the shadows. Though I do tend to get distracted by shiny things, so I apologize beforehand if I end up having to go all the way back. And don't be embarrassed if you end up going back. I mean, shit happens. And I'm god-awful sometimes at avoiding things. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go up here for a second so I can look at my map. I think we need to go think we need to go this way. Actually, I think we did this last time and we got caught. Yeah, that is not the direct run. Running. Let's go ahead and dive past this guy. If we do this right, he shouldn't be able to catch us. No, it's gonna be one of those. Alright, you know what, that we got away. I mean, Shadows eventually will give up. I think I need to go that direction. And I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, led that guy away, so that should be a little helpful. Let's go ahead and go back up there. I think that's the corner that you need to go to. Almost for certain that's the corner you need to go to. For some reason I'm blanking on this particular map. I could easily look it up in my notes, but Alright, so we got here. We got through. Wow, I'm surprised you made it this far. As a reward, I'll fight you. Alright, let's go ahead and go through. Yeah, it's not a dachi. I'm lying, of course, like I'd ever do something like that. The only thing you deserve to fight is against Shadows. Alright. So we hit our first boss.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness.
Yeah, first of all, he is immune to darkness. Second of all, I need to open my notes because I actually need to see this. Alright, so we've got two Chaos Fuzzes here. They have no weaknesses, they have no strengths. It can summon, the Chaos Fuzz can summon other Chaos Fuzz. And, oh, there we go. It can also, I knew it can summon something else. The Amorous Snake, or Amorous Snake, I should say. And they're weak to darkness. So let's just go ahead and, let's go all out. Get rid of these guys. Three of these guys. Great. They're not particularly, like I said, they're not weak to anything, they're not strong against anything, but they can definitely play this game. And yeah, they hurt. So definitely, I mean, we're okay right now, but we may hurt later. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and bring Alice in, because I think she's adorable. And let's go ahead and use the Almighty attack and see what she looks like. Look at her! She's so cute. I guess that's one thing we could do. I like how they're moving in sync. Could have weakened them. Ow. Nice. And they definitely, I think once we kill one of these guys, one of the other ones is probably going to summon. So, just a heads up on that one. It looks like we got two down. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and just do singular ice damage and see if we can take this guy out. So close. Not a problem though. Alright, so they're not too difficult, and we're pretty well leveled. A little under leveled actually. I would like to be a little bit higher level, probably around 70 across the board. Huh, you're better than I thought. But how long can you keep it up? Like that had any chance of stopping us. Let's go, senpai. Alright. Let's go here. I think we've got one thing we can get as we approach. Here are the stairs. I don't want to go on ahead. I actually want to go down here and see what's in this chest, because it's kind of hidden. Alright, we got a life stone. That's super exciting. Can you see how excited I am? Super excited. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into... I'm gonna see how much time I've been recording. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and check out World 4. Have you even thought about the truth you all want so bad? Who really wants it, huh? Isn't it just you guys? What good is the truth if you're the only one satisfied by it? See, you really just want to satisfy yourselves. I'm not sure what he's getting at, but the murder victims won't be able to rest in peace like this. Isn't that right, senpai? Yeah, he's trying to, the world is red, just as an FYI, because you didn't notice. Alright, we got some new enemies here.
Weaknesses. This one's very weak against electricity.
Thank you. We've got the Slaughter Drive. Let me go ahead and mark that we've gone ahead and gotten that one. Yeah, it's weak to electricity and wind, has no strengths. And then we've got the Death Dice, which sounds awful. They resist everything. Physical, fire, ice, electricity, wind, but they're not weak to, or they don't have any weaknesses. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and use... No, let's go ahead and use electricity because those guys are weak to it. I just said that. Not sure where my brain is tonight. Alright, we have a cavalry attack from Yukiko who is super excited. Like, overly excited. Let's go ahead and go all out. I don't think we'll be able to take him out in one all-out attack, but that's alright. Yeah, those guys are still kicking. Yes, they're also weak to wind, so let's go ahead and use wind against them. And we got one. Let's do it again. There we go. Now we got both of them. No, let's... No, it's not a waste. Just attack him. Jeez. Alright, we got a death lump from that. Alright, and Chie learns Rainy Death here. We've seen this at least once. It deals heavy physical damage against one foe. Let's see. I think we've got... Let's go ahead and replace Skullcracker here. I know it's got that panic on it, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. And we haven't really needed to use any sort of crowd control like that. No. Missed. That's alright, he's probably gonna get away. Not worried about it. I want to check something out here. Alice actually leveled up, and she's got a new attack up here. Die for me. Instant kill to all foes with no darkness resistance. Wow, that is impressive. That is gonna replace Mamudon when it's done, but that is an amazing attack. Some of the higher level Persona actually have some of these attacks. And I will try and point them out when we get there. I may not be able to get to all of them because I won't be using all the Persona, but something like that is significant to notice, or to note. And these are rather significant to note too. We've got the Happy Gene. Yeah, it's weak to physical. I'm going to note that I have it. And it blocks light and darkness, so we're not going to be using that this time. We've got the Immortal Gigas as well, who are somewhere on my thing. There we go, there they are. I'm going to note that we've gotten those too. They resist physical attacks. That's all I really have to say about that, because I have nothing else. So let's go ahead. I'm not going to use that. Definitely want to use physical attacks against those guys. Let's go ahead and use Almighty from you, because full party attack. You can see how weak they are. Though, he just sacrificed himself to heal the entire party because that's what they do. Let's go ahead and attack this guy. I'll take him down. Definitely. And let's go ahead and hit them all with some wind. That should take out that Happy Gene. Oh, I hate that God's Hand. That is a feisty attack, so be careful with that one. Let's go ahead and just take them out with any elemental attacks that we possibly can round up here. Now, okay. Let's go ahead and do this. This should take them out, I believe. They're right there. There we go. No big deal. That did hurt, though. I got a shuffle last time, so let's see what we got here. Okay, let's go ahead and lose an earned card, and let's go ahead and take all these guys, I guess. I was hoping to get some more Persona, but nothing yet. Alright, Teddy leveled up, and he gets a new attack. That is fantastic. This deals heavy ice damage, so let's go ahead and replace the medium ice damage. That'll be great coming up here. Alright, Rise hit level 75. That is also very, very good. And we gotta go home, so that's great. I have no idea what Rise was going to say, but it probably has something to do with the fact that some of my party members were damaged. Alright, let's go ahead and go the only way that we can go. Alright, we found the stairway, but we're not going to go that way yet. We're going to go ahead and explore the rest of the map. You can see we've got quite a bit of floor to explore. go ahead and take this guy out. Alright. Battle was not difficult. Let's go ahead and go down here first and get this enemy too. Alright, I was hoping for a new enemy here. Thank you. It's the reformed Okina. Let's see here. They're somewhere on my notes. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those guys. Weak to fire, as you can see. Resists ice and electricity. So we're gonna probably want to use fire. So these guys are weak to electricity and wind. So let's go ahead and start with the fire. That was good. Let's go ahead and use electricity. I like how Alice waves and completely and utterly missed. That was fantastic. But luckily we got a backup plan here. There it is. And we got Resay on this one, so we'll do a little bit more damage, which is useful. And we take everybody out because of it. Fantastic. We're doing great, actually. There we go. So you see that lose one earned card? Yeah, that's kind of really useful. But it can also be useful if you have something bad and you want to get rid of it. Yeah, you can throw the bad card up there and then use the lose one card. So that'd be really, really nice. But not necessary for us because we got some fantastic cards. Alright, got a gold chest here. What do we got in here? I have Flame. Let's go ahead and see what that is. I have no clue off the top of my head. It's hard to remember all of these. Greatly raises evasion to fire attacks. That could be good for Chie. Though, probably not going to use it. I guess you could use it for the main character too, but I always find that raising the skill points and stuff is a little bit more important. We have yeah, we do have one more thing over here that we can get. Ooh, a red enemy. Alright. We got two new enemies here. We got a Minotaur 2. Yes, he's weak to... That is the Harmony Giant. That's not what I'm looking for. The Minotaur 2 is weak to ice. They resist physical. They block darkness. They absorb wind. And they reflect fire. So we're going to want to use some ice against those guys. We also have the Brilliant Cyclops, which is also somewhere on my notes. And they are also weak to ice. So that's great. But they block fire, electricity, and they reflect fire, electricity, and wind. So we're gonna want to use some ice attacks here. So let's go ahead and do that.
Enemy down. Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. Ice is its weakness.
Yeah. Thanks for that one. Let's go ahead and see. We got a persona with a multiple ice attacks, so I don't have to keep doing this. That would be really, really useful. I'm not sure if we have one though. We don't. Well, I guess I need to expand my horizons. Let's just go ahead and attack the Brilliant Cyclops. Except for the Minotaur got back up. Mind charge, no big deal. Let's just go ahead and attack this guy again. Because we've got two ice users coming up here, so not too worried about it. So that was completely by chance. Let's go ahead and do an all-out attack on them. We wouldn't have to. We'd easily avoid this, but I kind of enjoy it. Did not enjoy that. Alright, we can use our new attack here. Fantastic. So no big deal. Those guys were easy. Though the Minotaur 2 is on my list as not easy, so just a heads up. Let's start with this. And let's go with this. This is not useful. Let's go with this. Alright, we'll take the persona. It's no big deal. That entire hand sucked. Alright, Yosuke's now level 68. That is great. So is Chie. Teddy's still running behind. I think that puts, we're all very close together now. You can see this, so we may put a different group together for next episode. We'll see. There we got one more enemy. Let's see if we've got any new ones. I'm just mopping the floor with these shadows. Oven pin. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I guess it has something to do with fire. Reduces fire damage by 40%. Ah, that's really nice. Alright, so it looks like we're done with this floor, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one here. Namatame is a serial killer. That's what society accepts as truth. Everyone's fiercely latching onto it. Let's say you guys catch me and that truth is proven false. What do you think will happen then? You don't get it? It's simple. They'll simply latch onto that instead. Nothing about them or the world will change. That's the truth you're all looking for. Gee, what a smartass. What's with this guy? He can blabber about logic and try to dodge the truth all he wants, but what he's done can't be forgiven. Let's go make him pay for his crimes. Let's go, senpai. Alright. Look at see how much time I've been recording here. It's almost been an hour. Let's go ahead and head back. I've got a limited number of go-homes here, so... Alright, yeah, we're gonna return to the entrance for now. Basically healed up. Actually, I don't think I healed up that, not persona. Status, please. I think I healed up pretty well after all of that, so I can heal a little bit. Rise's lacking a little bit, apparently. I think that's because she, leveled up there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick. I'm gonna run back into the Velvet Room and see if there's anything else that we can create using the few persona we pissed off. There we go. Few persona that we pissed off. The few persona that we picked up. So I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So after a wide variety of things that I did, I went ahead and took my persona and formed Horus, who then I used to form Tavaka, Vishnu, and then Sibel here. We have our compendium almost 74% full, so we're almost up to 75%, which I'll definitely be pushing for in the next episode. Pick up a few more persona, either at the end of the episode or in the middle of the episode, depending on what happens, and then fuse more persona and keep doing that. And you could have done that easily earlier in the game to get some of the persona, but your levels are definitely higher now, so I can fuse most things. There are a few that I'm still not high enough level for, so that's why I'll continue to do it as I go through this dungeon, and well, we'll get there. Additionally, one of the things that we'll be doing possibly before we finish this dungeon is going to meet the Reaper, so stay tuned next time. Things are going to get a little bit more interesting. Well, maybe not next time, but maybe the time after that. We'll see. In any case, I will see you next time.